My name, Twesigye Kaguri. I run an organization called the Nyaka AIDS Orphans Project, located, based, and operating in Uganda. We build schools for children who are orphaned because of HIV/AIDS. We are a community-based organization who look at a child as a whole. I wrote this book, Sitwe Joseph Goes to School, for two major reasons. Number one, the children we work with don't get to see books where they are featured as characters, so they don't read about themselves. Number two, my own children read stories every night, but they don't get to read anything from Uganda, where they come from, their heritage. Then as soon as I launched the book, I realized also we have to raise awareness about children's education in developing countries. Not many kids here in kindergarten or in K1 through 12 get these type of books. They don't know what education means for other children. They get free public education, or dad and mom pays a private school, or the church provides a school where they go, dad pays. They don't realize the difficulty children deal with to get an education. And therefore I think we take it for granted more. You go in a classroom and is distracted. You go in a classroom in Uganda and kids are quiet for 45 minutes, no word, no talking, everything, they are paying attention to the teacher. Those are the reasons for Sitwe Goes to School. Sitwe is a real person, and the children at Nyaka would tell you which story on which page relates to who, which kid. They can put kids in all those categories, and some parts are my story, my personal story. So the artist is Ugandan. For this book, Andrew Obo is a young man who grew up on the streets in Kampala, and he developed the hand of art, reading everything he could find and then drawing it. I decided to go with an illustrator from Uganda so we can jumpstart his career. And my plan is to write 10 books with 10 different artists, young people from Uganda. Hopefully one of those young people will be one of the graduates of Nyaka School. Yeah, the book takes you to a life of this little boy living with a grandmother. When we think of grandmothers, most of the time we think of those old people who are in retirement homes, and they don't want to be good grandmothers because they don't want to be old. In Ugandan culture, being a grandmother is actually a sign of respect. But with kids losing parents due to HIV/AIDS, here is a grandmother who is stepping up and living with the child. But assuring the child there is no way she can pay for the child to go to school. And so when the kid gets to Nyaka, to a free school, the big smile that comes on his face, the surprise that comes to the grandmother, is so huge a lesson. But Sitwe doesn't stop there. He goes around in his uniform telling all other kids never to lose hope, because if he can get in school, there is hope that something better is coming for every orphaned child in his village.